What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back, and I'm bringing you a gameplay here on Bootleg. And this is pretty much the standard affair. If you see me play Bootleg before, you see me play it a million times. But I just want to talk about something else that's been on my mind a while. Hopefully some of you guys will agree. This is a kind of negative video, but this is, no matter how much I enjoy Modern Warfare 3, it is not a flawless game. And I'm just going to point out some things that I personally would like to see changed in the future, and hopefully you guys can talk about it and just see what you think. These are by no means a stapled list of things that are going to change. These are by no means even having a chance of happening, but these are some things I think that the game would need to make it more enjoyable as a whole for everyone. Alright, the first thing I would like to see go away, and this is the big one, is the lag compensator. Every time you play, you'll go into lobbies and you're like, who's the host? Because the host doesn't have 4 bars. Well, there seems to be like this lag compensator code written into it, where it gives everybody a little bit of lag, and it makes try to make the connection as even as possible. In theory and on paper, this sounds like a good idea, but what it ends up doing is creating a lot of frustrating deaths that seems like you didn't even get a shot off. And that goes right into my second request. I would like to see them put in local only host. Treyarch always does this with their games. World at War had it, Modern Warfare 2 didn't. Black Ops had it, Modern Warfare 3 didn't. But it allows you to pick hosts from your area, or whoever the party host is, and that's the kind of gameplay we get, and it'll help you dictate the lag. As of right now, Modern Warfare's connection goes by millisecond ping, which starts at 50. With local only, you could get under 50 millisecond ping, to the host, or up to whatever. You generally would be on a high 3 or solid 4 bar if you went local only host, and you kind of played around with your friends. This is something I would like to see them initiate into this game, even though it would be taking one of Treyarch's ideas, which they shun, or it looks like they shun. I do not know if they shun it themselves, but it's something I would personally enjoy a lot in the game. 3, I would like to see them take bullet damage down. I think the guns kill entirely way too fast, and I think it'd be a more enjoyable experience if the bullet damage were more like Call of Duty Black Ops. Black Ops, you had a chance to get away from gunfights, so on and so forth, and it just made it more smooth and more enjoyable game. Whereas this one, it feels like you get insta killed all the time, and put that right on top of the really laggy connection lately. Yeah. Theater mode is an iffy. Either work with it or take it out. That's my opinion on theater mode. Theater mode right now, everybody knows, lags the holy hell out of you. Is one of the main reasons that they lag so badly, and they just didn't get it right. Like it took a YouTube video for me to even find out how to get the theater mode. So yeah, put theater mode in Call of Duty Elite and add it on as a package, or just take it off the disc. Just disable all that code. I know you worked hard on it, but I don't know. Theater mode just seems to be like a hindrance on this game more than it is a help. How many people actually use theater mode? Could you tell me in the comments section? Another thing I would like to see happen, I would like to see them take out the party all back out. Even though this might be useful sometimes, what it ends up doing is when you're beating a full team badly, you end up playing a 1v6. And this is something that happened a lot in Black Ops because a lot of people quit out. But for the most part, it makes gameplay very dull, and it actually hurts performance. Like, you go 1v6 for 8 minutes, you want to quit the game yourself and take the loss just to do that. I don't know. It just seems like a cool idea that was on paper. It just doesn't work out in the actual real game. And the last but not least one is I would like to see them take away the revenge spawn system. This is a big one, and this one probably never happened. This game is built upon a revenge system. The person you killed is going to spawn in the closest available spawn to you, and in this game, that could be right behind you or right to the right of you. I cannot count how many times this game already I've been killed by people that I've watched me shoot them, and they spawn to my right with me in their line of sight. I've had people spawn in my line of sight while I was aiming down sight and shooting them. This only happens on Infinity War games, and mainly because they strive to create fast-paced gameplay. What it ends up doing is making everybody wear a blind eye and assassin just to try to stay alive more than 3 seconds. That's all that ends up doing. Create a spawn system kind of like Treyarch, kind of like Call of Duty 4 had, where people would spawn in predetermined areas and there would be a 3-second barrier. I remember David Vonderhaar said they strive to give you 3 seconds of life. And that, it might not seem like much, but to me, that made the game more fun, because who wants to spawn in and die? And the show of hands down there, how many people of y'all have spawned in and died? You know what? You might say this, I'm crying a lot, and this is, just play the game. But, things can happen to make the game more enjoyable. This is not Mario 64. This is an era of gaming where things can happen to make a change. Tell me if you guys agree with any of these points, or you you disagree with any of these points intelligently, and I'll respond to them if I think you have valid points. It's your boy Wings of Redemption. Hope you guys